Good. All right, awesome Tuesday, man. Beautiful weather. Thank the good Lord for that. Good Lord brought the humidity and heat back, baby. So that was good. That's the way we like it down here in Hattiesburg. Thought it was a really good day defensively. I think we continue to grow and communicate. I think Quez McNeil really playing well. Sabatini probably had one of his better practices. It looks like he continues to improve from his knee injury. Brendan Tolles, you can tell he gets more comfortable every day. On the back end, those guys are just really learning the nuances of our defense. Saw Jordan Johnson make an interception. He continues to come on. Those back end guys are just communicating with so much more confidence and so much more wherewithal of what we're doing. I thought we had great leadership from our D-line today. I thought Tate had a really sharp day. Ethan did some good things. Davis Dalton made some plays today. You continue to see him coming on, man. He's got a chance to be a good player. All in all, really good Tuesday. Got some great kickoff cover work, some great punt work, and that's going to be integral in this season and in this game coming up. It's special teams, and so we know that. We got a big Wednesday tomorrow with red zone and third down. We're looking forward to it. So with that, I'll open it up.
What kind of stands out to you with Kentucky, I guess particularly on offense?
Yeah, so just the whole team, big and long. You can tell they've really stuck to – when Coach Stoops got there, you could tell they made a conscious decision to recruit size and length. If they're going to sacrifice something, they're not going to sacrifice that. And you see that across their whole offensive front, defensive front, their edge guys, from their tight ends to their outside backers, to their inside backers. You see tall and long, and that's the thing that stands out with you, along with the kickoff returner, number 7, Brown. He's the best I've ever coached against. I've coached against Tyreek Hill. You know what I mean? So he's really, really dynamic, and good football team. Everything you read, they think it's the best roster they've ever had there. So tremendous opponent at their venue, and our guys are looking forward to it.
Coach, the defensive line in particular, I know they have maybe a top 5 NFL.
Yep.
How do you guys combat what they're going to be throwing at you, and how big of a test is this for your O-line?
Yeah, it's going to be a great test. He's obviously a great player. We've got a tremendous amount of respect for him. Fundamentals, technique, and effort. You got to rely on fundamentals, technique, and you got to play with great effort. And that's the only way to ever win any type of great competitive battle. And we feel like we compete every day here, and we're going to definitely compete, on Saturday when we go to Lexington. But he is a great football player, and will be a tremendous opponent for us.
You mentioned you coached against Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Can you draw any comparisons between him and Ty Mims? I know obviously kind of similar skill set, smaller guy, but both of them can kind of move.
Well, number one, Ty Mims is a really good person. You know what I mean? Like, Ty Mims is a legitimate person that is a great teammate that cares about people. And so, that's the one thing I respect Ty so much about. And Ty's got a bright future. He works extremely hard, and he's got a chance to continue to grow and continue to get better.
Anything else, Coach? Definitely a question about the NIL. Just want to ask, was one of your biggest focus in the all season? Can you talk to me about what's the impact of it now, and how's it impact not only you all, but just in general the program and any other Southern Miss athletics?
Yeah, NIL is the best thing to happen to Southern Miss in a long time. And our fans are embracing it. They've got to continue to embrace it. It's given us an edge. You're able to see that in the big 3 sports, in football, men's basketball, and baseball, and the way we've recruited. And if our fans will continue to take hold of this and latch on to it and use it as a way to prove that we're the best fan base in the country, we could really, really do some great things and put ourselves in position to be competitive with, I think with even ACC, Big 12, and lower SEC opponents in that space. And we're moving in that direction. Peter Bain's in charge of it. I encourage our fans, if they don't know Peter, to get to know him. And it's easy. Just tothetopcollective.com, sign up. The lowest deal is $17 a month. We got to get everybody on board, and we can do something really, really special.
Coach, obviously going on the road, just the environment you're going to be going into, a lot of new players on this football team, and I know obviously the first thing you want to see is them compete and be in the bowl game, but what else are you looking for as a head coach in the first game, big road test?
Yeah, we do have some new players, but I'd say we've probably got less new players than a lot of people. We're probably in the top 5-10% of roster carryover in the country. So I think, the majority of our team that'll travel to Kentucky understands our culture, understands what it takes. A lot of those kids at one point in time in their life have played in SEC venues. So I don't think our kids will be, in all of that by any means. We're going to have respect for that, but we're not going to be in all of that. We understand that at the end of the day, it's football. Like the movie Hoosiers. They throw that thing up there and drop it down. Rim's 10 feet tall, no matter where you play basketball at. I mean, this is football on turf, and our kids are going to play football. And we're looking forward to it. So.
I know a guy that brings experience up front for you, Dante Lucas. Can you just talk about how big he is for you guys, bringing that experience especially?
Yeah, he's been great through fall camp. We're excited to watch him play this season. He's a proven player. From Florida State to South Alabama, he's been one of the better players in the Sun Belt in his time in the Sun Belt. And we think he can be a great player for us this year. He's really become us and embraced how we do things. And I'm excited to coach him. I enjoy being around him every day.
Anything else, Coach?
Good. Appreciate you.
Oh, you're going to do it to me, my coach. That's what we got this here for, right? That's right.
All right, questions for Coach?
Coach, obviously a really good front seven you guys are going to face. You were at Louisville last year, so you got a taste of that. Can you kind of talk about, maybe an advantage you've seen it before and your thoughts on that?
Yeah, obviously they're a well-coached defense. They're big up front. They're going to look like most SEC defenses. They're bend that don't break. They're going to make you earn it. They do a great job trying to create takeaways. They kind of flipped the game last year when we were at Louisville. So we got to do a great job taking care of the ball. But they do give you opportunities, some one-on-ones that we got to take advantage of. But at the end of the game is our ability to take care of the ball, no stupid penalties, and protect our quarterback. And we do that, it should be fun to watch.
Speaking to your quarterbacks, both of them have different skill sets and bring something different to the table. If you can speak briefly about Tate and Ethan and what they can provide this offense.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they both can run the offense, so that's number one, a great thing. And they both do, things differently and well. So we want to kind of capitalize on what they do well, keep working on, what they might be struggling at the time for their overall development. But been very pleased with both of them being able to operate and glue things together for our offense when we're out there.
Obviously, the offensive line has improved and more deep than the last couple of years. But when you go up against a defensive line like Kentucky's, immediate test right off the bat.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's why you play college football. What a great opportunity to go on the road and compete against the SEC team that's, been in a bowl game the last few years. So, we're going to know where we are right away. And this is why you play college football. This is why you come to the schools like this to create this opportunity for yourselves. So, it should be pressure, it should be excitement. So, hopefully they go out there with that mentality and attack and see what happens.
Speak a little bit more to the looks you guys are going to get on the back end, cover 2, cover 3, get some man.
Yeah, obviously they're very well coached. They're going to run, just quite a deal of variety of coverages. They're always going to try to play the top down, try to make you earn it. They don't want to give up easy ones. So, when they want to bring pressure, when they want to try to challenge us, we got to be able to win one-on-one.
I wonder if you could speak to the skill players that are kind of new to this program. Danis and Larry have not been here in the past years, and maybe how you feel that skill room has developed throughout the fall, and how confident you are with throwing any one of those guys.
Yeah, no, it's been very competitive. Those guys really come in and gave us a nice shot in the arm, and the other guys who are in the spring have grown up a lot. So, those two have obviously done a great job in the scrimmages, and we're counting on them to be playmakers for us. And, Kyron Heath's another guy who's come on strong as of late. So, and then we also need CP, Ty, and Davis and all of them to keep stepping up and come on so we can have a good group that can, take care of themselves and not have to play the whole game, so we can keep guys fresh out there and maintain some speed throughout the game.
Appreciate it,
Good.
Coach.
You bet.
Thank you, man.
Have a good one.
Dante, first tell us the fact that you guys get to play a game this week. How much fun is that going to be?
Man, it's fantastic just to go out there, finally get to hit another team. It's great, all fall camp we've been hitting against each other, getting better. So just can't wait to go out there and see how we're going to do against this amazing talent up front.
Yeah.
You excited to hit somebody else?
Yes, sir. Really is, though, for real.
Dante, too, that they're zero technique, one technique. Walker, he's supposed to be a first round type of guy. I mean, are you excited to test yourself against that?
Yeah, I'm excited to go against some big guys, 6'6", 350. Can play in and out the 4 wide nose. I think he's a great guy, great football player. Fast off the ball, can, do a lot of twitchy things. As a big guy with a lot of mass like him is pretty good. So I'm excited to see myself go against him and, put a fight against him and actually see what I could do, because that's a great talent to go against. So I really want to see what myself can do. And I like myself, so.
Is that sort of the attitude the whole team has as far as, like, you guys are going on the road, obviously going to be a hostile environment, but you guys are looking forward to the challenge?
Yes, sir. I think up front we're looking for the challenge. I mean, we watched a lot of film on them. Louisville is kind of how got the similar offense that we had, so we watched a lot of film on Louisville. And he was pretty good. As a group, we watched him, and I think we got a good amount of tools to stop him. So, we're just gonna wait to Saturday to see. I'm not a big, talkative guy, but
right.
Just gonna wait to Saturday.
Tell me what it's been like for you coming to Southern Miss, being a guy with experience, and how you've just kind of enjoyed being here and being a part of this.
Coming here, I've been put in a situation to actually groom into a leadership role, and I embraced it a lot. Guys kind of love what I bring to the table and what passion in my play. So I think right now it's been is the biggest point. I'm at the biggest point in my career. Just me going into my senior year, like you said, with a lot of film, and having these guys to just look to me as a grooming force. And, we just got to keep getting better every day.
How do you feel like the guys, not only on the offensive line, but the entire offense, have come together? Obviously, you're learning a whole new offensive coordinator system and new quarterback and everything. How have you guys come together, and how do you feel like you are kind of running as a well-oiled machine at this point?
Well, obviously, we had a lot of transfers come from different schools, so we had to quickly groom together and find our piece. I think the fall really, we took that together and tried to groom and find ourselves. And we're still finding ourselves, but I think we came a long way to where we're supposed to be going, and we still got a long way to go, but I think we came a long way, and it's going to be a nice, explosive offense this year.
You spoke on your leadership in that room, and not the strongest day today for the offensive line. And I saw you over there during the break just encouraging the guys and being a voice in that room. How have you kind of developed into that role?
Really just, having a positive mindset. As an offensive line, you play with like a group, the only group that gets to play together. Everybody is separated, play apart. DBs, receivers, they're different, they play apart. So we're a group. We're just big on speaking positivity to the guys and having the next play mentality. I kind of learned a couple of those things from my former leader, Dylan Gibbons from Florida State. He taught me a lot about having the next play mentality and, having the bumps to show that we forget the last play, just keep going to do the next play. So I just been preaching that, man. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of noise around what we're going against, and we just need to speak positivity within us and do what we as a group. So.
Good. Thanks, Dante.
Thank you.
Be good, man.
Dante,
Have a good
thank
week.
you, man.